Do you know why so many people try to change their lives but fail? Have you ever felt stuck, desperate to move forward but just can't? Today on Kunzy Podcast English, we're revealing the harsh truth few dare to speak, and more importantly, the one real way to break free from the cycle. Don't miss it, because this might be the moment that changes your life forever. Promise yourself. Start with the smallest things. Have you ever made a promise to yourself? A small, simple promise so easy to forget, yet powerful enough to shape the entire path you walk? There was a young man just like that. Ordinary, nothing special, but he wanted to change. He wanted to be more confident, to conquer English, a language that had always felt like an invisible wall separating him from the vast world. To start, he promised himself he would speak English for just 10 minutes every day. On the first day, he kept that promise, filled with determination and hope. That feeling was incredible. He had taken the first step into a new journey. But on the second day, he forgot. On the third day, he found excuses to justify his laziness. I'm too tired today. I'll make it up tomorrow. By the fourth day, that promise was easily ignored as if it never existed. Within a week, he felt like a failure. He called himself lazy, comparing himself to his older brother, someone who never gave up, someone he once thought was not lazy, but just broke the habit of trusting himself. At that moment, he realized the problem wasn't weakness or lack of effort. The problem was that he started in the wrong way. He tried to do too much without building a solid foundation first. Then he discovered the secret. To change, you don't need giant leaps, but to start with the smallest things, with simple promises you must never break. Just 5 push-ups a day. Just 2 minutes of speaking English. Just 1 page of a book you read before sleep. These may seem tiny, but they are powerful starting points to build trust in yourself. The trust that you can do it. The trust that you can persevere. When you repeat these small actions every day, for 7 days, 10 days, 30 days, you'll be amazed to see a different version of yourself. Someone your mind can fully trust. Someone determined, strong, and unwilling to give up easily. Imagine if today, right now, you write down that promise. Set it as your phone wallpaper. Read it before going to sleep every night. And never allow yourself to break that promise. Keeping promises to yourself isn't just a small act. It's the first step to erase weakness, the way to open a new chapter in your life. A chapter of persistence, growth, and finally, success. Have you ever promised yourself anything? And do you dare to keep that promise until it becomes a habit? Let's walk together the journey of that young man, starting from the smallest things, and discover the hidden power within you. Track your progress. Don't lose motivation because you can't see growth. Have you ever felt like giving up, even though you've been trying your best? Maybe you started waking up earlier, learning English, or eating healthier, but after days, weeks, or even months, you feel stuck. You think, am I really making any progress? Maybe all this effort is pointless. That silent enemy, the one that kills motivation quietly and invisibly, is not tracking your progress. When you begin a new habit, it's like planting a seed. At first, you water it carefully, day by day, but the seed doesn't immediately sprout. You can't see any change above the soil, so you start doubting yourself. The truth is, the change is happening, but it's hidden beneath the surface, in the roots growing stronger and deeper. Your mind, however, needs proof, tangible evidence that you are growing, evolving, moving forward. Without it, doubt creeps in and motivation fades. Imagine a student who commits to practicing English speaking every day. They speak, try hard, but don't write down or measure what they've done. Days pass, weeks pass, and they still feel like they aren't improving. Maybe I'm just not good at it, they say, and stop trying. But what if they had a simple habit? Just jotting down how many sentences they spoke or how long they practiced each day. Suddenly, they would see a clear pattern, a record of their efforts, a visual proof of progress. That little notebook or app would become a powerful source of encouragement, a mirror reflecting their growth, no matter how small. Tracking progress doesn't need to be complicated. It can be a single sentence at the end of the day. Today, I spoke English for 10 minutes. Or, I woke up 15 minutes earlier. Or, I drank 1 extra glass of water. These small notes are like bricks in the foundation of a new life. They build up slowly but surely, creating a strong, unbreakable structure, your new self. And here's the magic. The more you see your progress, the more your mind believes in your ability. Motivation stops being a fragile flame that flickers and dies at the slightest doubt. Instead, it becomes a roaring fire, fueled by proof, confidence, and self-trust. So take time every day to write down your small wins. Celebrate them, no matter how tiny they seem. Don't wait for the big breakthroughs to feel successful. Success lives in the little moments you choose to honor. Because when you do this, you not only protect your motivation, you build it stronger than ever before. Are you ready to start tracking your journey? To witness the invisible roots growing beneath your efforts and feel the unstoppable momentum pushing you forward? Let's make every small step visible and turn your dreams into reality. You don't believe you deserve a better life. The deepest barrier blocking your success. There is an invisible yet powerful barrier that stands between you and the success you dream of. The deep-rooted doubt inside your soul that you simply don't deserve it. It's not about lacking talent or opportunities. It's about not truly believing you deserve a better life. A life filled with happiness, freedom, love, and respect. You might be walking your path, but you secretly clutch fear in your heart, hesitating to grab the chances that come your way. You hold yourself back, afraid to fight like a warrior for the life you want. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, seeing the bright light on the other side, but turning away because you doubt your own worth. This fear doesn't come from outside. It's a whisper from the judgments and limits that your family, society, and even you have engraved deep inside you for years. Imagine someone who grew up in poverty. Even if they have a stable job, skills, and ambition, every day they hear a quiet voice in their mind saying, "I'm not worthy." And instead of moving forward, they give up, letting their dreams fade away. It's not because they are incapable. It's because they were never taught that they deserve happiness and success. So what is the solution? Every day, take a few moments to remind yourself of a powerful truth. I deserve this. Write it down. Say it out loud in front of the mirror, even when you don't fully believe it yet. Because saying it, repeating it, begins to break down the walls in your mind and slowly replaces doubt with belief. You cannot have the life you dream of unless you believe you deserve it. Change starts from within, from how you see yourself. Believe you are worthy, and you will find the strength to break through every barrier, to fight with all your heart, and to turn your dreams into reality. Remember, the greatest battles are fought within. Winning them means opening the door to a life you once thought was out of reach. And once you start believing in your own worth, nothing can stop you from reaching your highest potential. You stop learning after graduation, when life begins to freeze. There is a sad truth that few dare to admit. Many people actually die from the inside right after they graduate. Not from illness or age, but because they stop learning, stop growing. They come to a halt. No more reading, no more asking questions, no more exploring, no more change. And that is exactly what makes their lives feel repetitive, boring, and stuck in a seemingly endless loop. Did you know that schools, no matter how much knowledge, skills, math, literature, or science they teach, do not teach you how to be confident, facing life's challenges? Schools don't teach you how to manage your mind, how to overcome fear, how to create wealth, or how to handle failure. When stepping out into the real world, many people feel like a machine that has run out of power, lacking the energy to break through and move forward. Take a simple example, an ordinary office worker. If after working hours, they do not spend time learning, expanding their knowledge, or refreshing their mindset, they will gradually lose their passion for life. The feeling of low self-esteem, pressure from work, and outdated skills will leave them behind, while the world outside keeps moving forward. But here's the key. To avoid falling into this vicious cycle is to learn every day, even if it's just for 15 minutes. 15 minutes of reading a book, listening to an inspiring podcast, learning a new English sentence, or simply taking a few moments to reflect on something new. A smart person isn't the one who knows everything, but the one who never stops learning, who never stops improving. Think of learning as the breath of life, a small flame always burning inside your heart, so that whenever you feel tired or discouraged, you can return to it and keep moving forward. A mind nourished with knowledge will never grow old. It will always be young, creative, and full of energy. Start today. Pick up a book, find a good podcast, or learn something new. Don't let yourself become someone who is dead inside. While life still holds countless wonders waiting for you to discover, life is an endless journey of learning, and you are the captain steering your ship towards success and happiness. You don't have a support system outside your family when your roots hold you back. Here's a truth few dare to say out loud. Family, often seen as our strongest foundation, can sometimes be the very barrier that keeps you small, trapped, and unable to grow. They don't understand your wildest dreams or the burning ambitions that live inside you. Instead, they tell you to be realistic, stop dreaming big, or don't take risks or you'll fail. These words, though seemingly caring, become invisible chains tightening every day, causing you to hesitate, doubt yourself, and eventually lose your way. The environment around you wields a power greater than you might realize. Negative energy, constant criticism, skepticism from family, friends, or even coworkers can drag you down into the depths, no matter how hard you try to climb. Think of the story of a young woman full of passion and determination to become a famous YouTuber, only to be held back by her family and friends' disapproval. Bit by bit, her confidence crumbled, and she gave up halfway through her dream. This story could be yours or someone you know. So, how do you break free from this endless cycle? The answer isn't trying to change others. It's about building a new support system for yourself. A circle of strength, inspiration, and unwavering belief. Seek out friends who share your vision. Join communities that uplift you, or at the very least, become your own source of motivation. Imagine this. You are the only person you can truly trust on this journey. When no one else believes in you, you must stand tall and say to yourself, I am worthy. I can do this. Because only when your inner strength is unshakable can you build a future of freedom, fulfillment, and authenticity. Ask yourself now, are you ready to break free from the limiting shadows that hold you back? Are you prepared to create a circle of positive energy where your dreams aren't just allowed to exist? They're nurtured, fueled, and unstoppable. The answer lies within you. And the journey begins right here, right now. You run away from pain instead of facing it, when pain becomes life's greatest teacher. Pain, have you ever thought that it is not your enemy, but actually your greatest teacher, the guide that helps you grow and transform your life? Yet so many of us choose to run away from pain, avoiding it as if it were something dangerous that must never be touched. We try to fill that void with endless sleep, meaningless busyness, or diving into short-term pleasures like overeating, binge-watching shows, playing games, or endlessly scrolling on social media to forget the emptiness and hurt inside. It's like putting a bandage on a deep wound without healing it. The wound will never truly heal. It only gets worse and more painful over time. Imagine the story of a young man who loses his job. He doesn't want to face the reality of losing his main income, fearing the difficult days ahead. Instead of facing it head on and making a plan, he escapes by immersing himself in useless entertainment, uncontrolled eating, watching TV all day, avoiding friends, and trying not to think about the future. But the pain and pressure don't disappear. Instead, they grow inside him, weighing him down and destroying his physical and mental health bit by bit. From once confident, he becomes confused, depressed, and directionless. Does this story sound familiar? Maybe you or someone you know is stuck in this cycle of avoiding pain. This is not your fault. Everyone fears pain, but how you face your pain will determine whether you become a victor or get defeated by your own emotions. So, what's the solution? First, you need to stop. Stop immediately, even if it feels hard. Stop and allow yourself to truly feel all the emotions, whether sadness, disappointment, anger, or fear. Don't rush to run away. Don't try to deny it. Give yourself permission to be weak, to cry, to be sad, because these are the first steps toward healing. Second, ask your pain one question. Why have you come? What do you want to teach me? Pain is not meaningless. It carries lessons, warnings, or sometimes reminders that you're heading in the wrong direction. When you have the courage to listen, you'll understand what you need to change, where you need to grow, and what really matters in life. Third, understand that pain doesn't come to destroy you, but to awaken you. Many people feel like life is against them when shocks, losses, or failures come one after another. But if you change your perspective, each pain is a test, an invitation for you to become stronger, tougher, and wiser. Think about the great people in the world. Founders, artists, scientists, athletes. They all went through pain, failure, and loss. Instead of running away, they faced it and used that pain as fuel to move forward. It is often in the darkest moments that they find the light of resilience and belief in themselves. Fourth, build healthy habits to process pain. Write a journal to express your thoughts and feelings. Meditate to calm your mind and listen to yourself. Exercise to release negative energy. Seek trusted friends or professionals for support and companionship. Don't let pain be suppressed or isolated without being released. Finally, Remember that facing pain is a long journey, not always easy or quick. There will be days you want to give up, but always remind yourself that true growth and strength come from standing up after every fall. You are not alone in this pain. Each of us has moments of weakness and hurt, but how you perceive and act will make the difference. Choose to face it. Choose to walk through pain like a strong warrior. Because only when you bravely confront these challenges can you step into the life you've always dreamed of, a full, free, and meaningful life. Are you ready? Let pain become your teacher, not your enemy. The journey of personal growth and transformation is a long and winding road filled with challenges. There will be moments when you feel exhausted, discouraged, and tempted to give up. But always remember, every great success begins with the smallest steps, the promises you make to yourself that you must never break. When you tell yourself you will try every day, even just a little, and persist in keeping those promises, you are building a solid foundation for change. This is not just about changing habits, it's about changing your belief in yourself. When you begin to see progress, no matter how small, do not overlook it. Tracking your progress is a powerful tool that fuels your passion and makes you realize you are on the right path. You may not notice changes immediately, but day by day, step by step, you are moving closer to your goals. That's why keeping a record of your journey is essential. It provides your mind with evidence of growth and helps you avoid discouragement and giving up too soon. One of the deepest barriers many people face is a lack of belief that they deserve better. You may be talented and hardworking, but if you do not believe you are worthy of happiness, success, freedom, and love, it's hard to fight through obstacles to achieve your dreams. Believing in yourself is the golden key that opens doors to new opportunities, growth, and fulfillment in life. Remember, you deserve all the good things in life, and you need to remind yourself of this every day, even if at first you don't fully believe it. After graduation, many people stop learning. They believe education only happens in school, and once it's over, there's no need to continue. But life is constantly changing and evolving, and if you don't keep learning, you will be left behind. Basic knowledge isn't enough to help you overcome difficulties, failures, or build lasting confidence. Smart and successful people are lifelong learners, dedicating at least a little time each day. 15 minutes reading, listening to podcasts, or learning something new. This constant learning propels you forward on your life's journey. Your family and surroundings also play a critical role in your growth. Sometimes the people closest to you don't understand your dreams and ambitions. Their "be realistic," "don't dream too big," "don't take risks" remarks can become invisible chains holding you back. The energy and mindset of the people you spend time with daily strongly influence your mood and development. If you are often around negative, critical people, you will be dragged down, no matter how hard you try. That's why you must carefully choose your environment and build a supportive network. Friends, groups, inspiring people, or at least become your own source of motivation. You decide your environment, and you can change it. Finally, pain and hardship are not enemies. They are your greatest teachers. Instead of running away or denying them, sit with your pain and ask what lessons it wants to teach you. Every challenge carries valuable lessons. Pain comes not to break you, but to awaken your inner strength. Avoiding it only prolongs and worsens the suffering, slowly destroying you from within. Only by confronting and overcoming it will you truly grow and move forward with confidence. In summary, personal transformation is not easy, but nothing is impossible if you start with the smallest things. Stay consistent every day, believe in your worth, keep learning, choose your environment wisely, and courageously face your pain. This journey is yours alone, and only you can decide whether you will be a winner or someone who gives up. If you found these insights meaningful and inspiring, please take a moment to like this video or post. It's a simple yet powerful way to show your support and help me continue bringing valuable content to you. Don't forget to share this with friends, family, or anyone who needs a spark of motivation to start or keep going on their journey. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button today so you never miss an inspiring podcast or video. Let's build a community of people who never stop striving, who dare to dream, dare to act, and always believe in their own strength. Thank you for being here and listening. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode where we'll continue conquering our dreams and reaching success together.